Celestial Blessings, my name is Helen Demetriou and I'm going to be making for you Valentine's Incense. This is part of the Valentine's Incense series, and you will have had a brief description of the origins of Valentine's Day at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to jump straight into making this incense. Now for this incense I'm going to be using dried rose petals, which, as you know, corresponds with romance and love and passion, and also some lavender leaves, which my lavender plant is not producing the flowers, but the leaves are just as good. I'm going to be using mastic gum. Now I know that it's not easy for some of you to obtain this, so you can use Arabic gum should you want to use my recipe. Now this gum here is a rose scented gum. I don't know if you can order it. I'm sure you'll be able to order it. I've seen it on some websites when I've been buying my other resins and gums. And vanilla incense. Now it's really difficult to find pure vanilla. You could use a vanilla pod if you wanted to. I don't have one. You could buy a vanilla pod and dry it out. What I've done is I have vanilla incense and I've taken that off the stick, off the wooden stick, and I'm going to be using that. I've also got a pink candle, a rose quartz and a pink ribbon. It's like a fuchsia ribbon, a mortar and pestle and a container to store it. Now as for the setup, I've got my goddess statue that I made, and around her I have stones that I got from the rock of Aphrodite. So that's empowering anything that I'm working with to do with love. And I'm going to be calling on the goddess Aphrodite to instill and empower these ingredients. Now if you don't work with Aphrodite and you wish to use another goddess, that's completely up to you. I'm just using as an example, I'm showing you an example of what I'm working with. You can also call on the Archangel Shamuel or Haniel to empower also if you don't want to work with goddess energies. So I'm going to hold my hands over the ingredients and I'm going to call on the goddess Aphrodite and the Archangel Shamuel to instill within these ingredients your love and passion, to attract love to me and to my partner. As I will, so mote it be. Thank you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a heart over the ingredients. Now you can say to attract love to myself, depending on whether you're with a partner or if you're single and you're looking for love. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the ingredients to the mortar and pestle. So the reason I'm doing this is because I don't have dried leaves, but because I'm going to store it and to empower it for Valentine's Day, it will dry up by then. And even so, I always work with fresh herbs anyway. I have no problem to work with fresh herbs. So I'm just going to put those into there. The only reason I'm doing this is not to draw so much anything to me, but just to give them a good mix up so that the energies can just mix up together. So I'm going to, in a clockwise direction, I'm just going to mix those up. As you know, I don't like them to be too mixed, but just to break down those mastic granules. So once I've done that, I'm going to put them in my container. And then I'm going to add some of the leaves. I don't measure stuff, as you know. I'm not a measuring person. I don't believe that. I work on instinct, and I think for myself that's the best way. That's the most, that's going to bring you the most desired effects, by going on instincts. Just mix them around, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this rose quartz in my hand and just ask the rose quartz to instill in the ingredients all the love and passion. Thank you. And now the thing is, you can use any love stone, usually any pink stone brings love and romance. So if you don't have a rose quartz, you can just you can use any other pink stone. I can't think off the top of my head right now what other pink crystals there are, but you can use any pink stone. If you don't have anything and you only have a clear quartz like this, you can use that and program it for love. This is another thing I wanted to say. People say to me, well, I don't have this crystal. Can I use this crystal? Can I use that crystal? If you don't have any crystal but a clear quartz, you can use this. It's like an all-purpose stone. Just hold it in your hands and ask it to act on behalf of a rose quartz, for example, in this situation. Then I'm going to just tie this ribbon around it. As you know, it's for love. And I'm just going to tie that, and I'm going to leave it like that until Valentine's Day. And by then, all of the energies will have merged and mixed together. They would have been empowered by the rose. So once you've done that, you need to light your pink candle. If you don't have a pink candle, you can use a white candle and ask it, like the rose quartz, to take on the qualities of the pink candle, and you hold it in your hands and you empower it and program it. So the reason for the pink candle is to bring love, and the flame is to bring passion. And what I'm going to do is I will allow this to burn for a while over the incense that I've created. And when I feel ready and I'm not going to be able to observe the candle anymore, I'll just put the candle out, put the flame out. Then when I'm back again, I just do it, and I'm just going to keep on every day until the candle burns down, or until Valentine's Day. So that's how I make my Valentine's incense. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic Valentine's Day. Bye bye.